Dating apps are overrated. If we think the average young man, he is meeting women through his own phone. And in my opinion, this is the sad reality. You know, because there is nothing wrong in using a dating app itself, but it's in the way that the dating app is used that um, I'm quite concerned and I don't agree on. Because today we live in a society that is so much focused on hookups. And I've never been a fan of hookups. And I've never been a hookup guy. And I personally don't like the idea of using a girl to just fulfill my desires. And just fool her. Because you should actually aim for someone that truly appreciates your value and that helps you bring and helps you become the best version of yourself. You should aim for a person that actually cares for you. I personally had an experience with dating apps. And I soon learned that they were not for me. Because of the way that people are using dating apps. So for hookups, and I wasn't currently searching for hookups. If you're just like me, then it's probably better for you if you just off dating apps. You'll obviously find only low value women. And also because there are the amount of women that are definable as high value is just so small, and those women obviously won't be interested in you because we as humans tend to behave the same way. When we are in a group, we tend to act in a certain way. So my experience with dating apps started early this year, or actually a bit earlier, by using Tinder. And at first it was cool with using it, but it wasn't feeling just right for me. And especially when I saw a video from Hamza, that talked about the problem with dating apps. And he said a quote that I remember for quite a while. It's easier to just get back on Tinder and swipe right instead of going out there and approaching women. And this is something that highly resonates with me because it was real for me, and I would just waste a lot of time swiping and doing nothing. And so I soon decided to delete dating apps. Also, the idea of rushing everything kept coming back in my mind. And I thought that I was trying to rush the process. Because love is not something that you have to search for, because it's something that you have to find and actually finds you. For instance, if you're in a bar, maybe one day you'll be able to meet a really special person, who make you feel good when you're around them. Another important thing to keep in mind is that dating apps are slowly killing your mental health, even though you might not realize it. And if we look at the young men's side, um, they are continuously exposed to really, really beautiful women, and so they think that they start to believe that they only deserve the best. So they raise their standards so much that they don't find any interest in the girl that they meet in the street, casually in real life, because they have such high standards, and where they are here, and they may be here, and then they have such high standards. It is this big difference, which obviously can be met, and either they have to increase their level or they need to decrease their own expectations, their own beliefs, of what they should deserve. On the other hand, if we look at the women's side, a woman might actually get, usually a woman gets a lot of likes, a lot of matches during the day, especially from guys that are nines, 8, 9, 10s, and so this girl actually starts to believe that she deserves only the top value man, even if that sounds cringy. Maybe by doing so, she actually believes that she's such a high level while she actually is at this level, and she wants to get this type of man, But obviously, there is such a big difference, just in the young man case, which actually can be met. This difference can be met, because the expectation and the reality are just not on the same level. And this is the problem with dating apps, which consists in the fact that it creates such a big gap between what's real and what's real and what actually is the belief of the person. I want to ask you a question. How do you think dating apps monetize? I mean, on free users. Obviously, there are paid features, but let's just focus on the free user. How do dating apps really monetize on that? They monetize by making you become the product. So when you enter on a dating app, when you subscribe to a dating app, you're actually selling your time and your effort, because obviously swiping has a lot of effort to do, has quite some effort to do, and you're simply being the product, Whether you're using Tinder, Hinge, Grindr, I don't know if there are other types of dating apps, it's been quite a while since I haven't used one. And what I find even more weird is the fact that you are literally constraining yourself to an algorithm that's showing you only people you may be interested in, and so you don't have a complete view on the both women and men available and that are actually subscribed to the dating app, because you are restricted and constrained to a certain type of population, which actually reflects what you may be interested in, and by doing so, you obviously might be interested in other kinds of things, or even in other, but because of the algorithm system, it is not actually showing you these people. So for your own benefit, I'm really saying this from the bottom of my heart. I really believe that dating apps are not good for you. So if there is one thing that you have to remember from having watched this video, is that you should search for a person that actually values you for your real value, that respects you and that wants you to be better for them and for yourself. Having this said, you can check out my video. I don't know where I'll put my most recent video, but you can check it out, if you want to. So yeah, remember to enjoy your life, enjoy the process, of meeting people, and yeah. So that's it, and thank you for watching.